This is Crystal Mason, a mother of 3 who was sentenced to 5 years in federal prison for tax fraud. After serving 2 years and 10 months, she was let out of prison and put on supervised release. But then the 2016 presidential election happened.
I went to go vote. A couple of months later, I got called into my supervised release office. And when I went there, I was arrested for illegally voting. That's when I learned that I was ineligible to vote.
Crystal wasn't eligible to vote because in Texas, if you're a convicted felon, you can't vote until your sentence is completed.
Here in the state of Texas, felons do have the right to vote. However, there's a caveat. You have to have not just have completed any term of confinement, you also have to have completed any term of probation or parole or supervision. And that was the part that Crystal didn't understand.
Crystal didn't understand. It's not her fault.
No one explained to me that I couldn't vote. I didn't have it on my conditions. I didn't have any kind of paperwork like that at all. I had a probation officer that said she didn't know, and she's an officer.
So it's her probation officer's fault.
If I would have seen a warning sign saying, hey, if you're on probation, supervised release, or anything, you are not eligible to vote right now until it's complete, I would have turned around and walked right up out of there.
Yes, the Texas Elections Division should have put up a sign to specifically warn Crystal not to vote. Oh, those bastards!
When they looked on the roster, they realized my name wasn't there. And I was like, well, I've been living here for over 10 years. So when I got ready to walk away, that's when they stopped me and they told me that, hey, you can fill out a provisional ballot. And I said, what was that? They said, if you are at the right location, it'll count. And if you're not, it won't. So I didn't see any harm with that. So the lady sat me down and helped me out with it. And that's exactly what I did.
Oh, it was the poll worker's fault.
I put everything correctly, so I didn't illegally vote. I put everything on the form correctly.
Except that she didn't. The form, which is an affidavit, says that if a felon, I have completed all of my punishment, including any term of incarceration, parole, supervision, period of probation, or I have been pardoned.
But I put everything on the form correctly.
By signing the affidavit, Crystal falsely claimed that she had finished her supervised release and was eligible to vote, and by doing so, committed a second-degree felony.
Do you feel that since you served your time,
she hadn't finished serving her time? That's the whole damn point.
And you were out of prison, that you should be able to go and cast a ballot?
We should. We pay taxes, and that's what I believed. So if I had a doubt in any way, I wouldn't have did it.
Saying that she deserves to vote because she is a taxpayer is weird, considering that she went to prison for tax fraud.
We pay taxes.
According to the DOJ, Mason and her ex-husband ran a tax preparation service, and for 4 years inflated hundreds of income tax returns for customers, including listing business income and expenses for businesses that did not exist, exemptions and credits for fictitious dependents, falsely claiming earned income and education credits, and various other false statements. And along with receiving prison time, she also owes the federal government $4.2 million in restitution, which she has yet to make a single payment on, and now was considered by the court when she was sentenced to 5 years in federal prison for voter fraud.
Tarrant County is very proud to be the largest urban red county, in the country. And they want to keep it that way.
Crystal didn't do nothing wrong. It was the Republicans.
This prosecution, in my opinion, is to send a message to minority voters to stay away from the polls.
Oh yeah, can't forget voter suppression.
To send a message to minority voters.
Here's a message for you. If you make a mistake, own up to it. Blaming everyone else is not the answer. Just be an adult.
My mom kept nagging, go vote, go vote, go vote.
Thanks for watching, sharing, and hitting that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and check out some of my other videos. And if you want to help support the channel, check out the links in the description. And as always, I hope to see you next time.